find famous?
Me. I knew I was born famous. A superstar.
What? Yeah, laugh at her, please. Everyone laugh. I don't know why she couldn't. Turn your head back around. Don't look at us. Don't look at the crowd.
Bruh.
Y'all know what I just realized? I'm ashamed of myself for even owning a newspaper. Why do I have this? I don't know.
Oh!
Now listen to me. If you're using newspaper for anything other than extra toilet paper when you run out, you are old. 9 times out of 10, if you're reading this, you're over 50.
Wow.
Old. Nobody's reading these. Why are we still getting these delivered to the house? It don't make sense. Nah, I don't care, bro. I don't care. There's no way on this jolly green earth you can convince me that people wake up, time to read the newspaper today. There's no way people do that to find out what's going in the world. No, if you don't pick up your iPhone, go to Google and type in daily news. They'll tell you everything you need to know. You're not scavenging through papers talking about, oh my God. Hey, honey, did you see? There was an oil leak in a river last week. Why don't I like newspaper? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vincent. Today we are back with another reaction. Today we're breaking to spoiled Onlyfans girl makes fun of cancer patient. Oh my God. Immediately gets life destroyed. Now, I have no clue how anything I did earlier about the newspaper is relevant into what we're talking about today.
Bruh.
Actually, I may even say so myself. It's not relevant at all. Why would she even do that? What did the cancer people do to her? They didn't do nothing to her. They got cancer. Like, they not worried about you. They worried about survival. Come on, bro. That's ignorant. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. You canceled. It's one of those. Cancel her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for, people will be canceling people for no reason. I'm all for that movement. But this is one of those situations where I'm putting my foot down. She's canceled. I don't care what nobody says. She's blacklisted. I better not ever see her on TV. I better not ever see her on the news. I better not ever see her anywhere else in my life. OnlyFans better take her off. And OnlyFans, you get away with anything on there. I don't care how much money she making, y'all. I want her down.
Okay.
Talking about cancer people, that's why she got her life destroyed, man. I don't know, man. So we just gonna hop straight into it and get into this video and see what's wrong with this spoiled OnlyFans girl and why she decided to make fun of a cancer patient. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Always, I want to thank you guys for watching out there. Thank you for subscribing today. It's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace!
So we're not reacting to that. The video was 8 seconds. I thought that said 20 minutes earlier. I deserve this. Now this is the same story where the OnlyFans girl was talking crazy about the cancer patients. It's just the aftermath and they went on Dr. Phil and all that and they about to give us a little recap. So we didn't really miss nothing. You know, if I'm lost, y'all lost. I mean, let's go.
So how many of you remember that spoiled OnlyFans girl who was making fun of a cancer patient on her live stream a couple months back?
Don't be a pussy. Take off your wig, leukemia.
Oh!
You're a
fucking cancer. You're such a loser. Oh my god, I can't.
So yeah, that's a pretty horrible person right there. And then to make matters worse, she got her dad fired from his job after he was yelling at her sister during the back of one of her sleep streams. After getting her dad fired, she then called the police on stream, saying that she feared for her life as he told her to leave his house.
What?
You stop screaming in my house. It just cost me my job.
Like, I don't have a chance to move. I have no internet. He is saying that if I don't leave, that I will be like, he is threatening to hurt me.
Oh, yep, this is 911 dispatcher. What's your problem?
I don't have a chance to move. I have no internet. He is saying that if I don't leave, that I will.
I promise you, that's exactly how it's gonna go down. I'm not talking to this lady. Bro, she overgrown. She act like she a kid. The only question I may have asked was, how old are you? And once I told her, how old are you? And she said something like 18. Dude, you're hung up on, bro. You're spoiled. What are you calling the police for? Wasting resources. Now, if I'm out there in the streets getting robbed and I call the police and they talking about, oh, we're busy helping this girl at her dad's house because he's threatening her to kick her out even though she's grown, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna cut your legs off. I promise you. It's gonna be bad for you.
And he's coming back in an hour, and I have to leave immediately or he will harm me.
After this, her dad took to his YouTube channel to absolutely destroy and dismantle his very own daughter in some of the craziest internet beef I've ever seen.
But Maya, you just started being an adult, and you've never had to pay for really anything in your life. You've never had to be responsible for bills, but that all ended last night.
This girl goes by the name Playmate Tessie, her real name being Maya, and since we last talked about her, she's dropped a ton of horrible music and still streams every single day here on YouTube. That is until her channel got deleted and she went on a long Twitter rant. And I don't want you guys to think she's shown much brain development. She continues the same thought process of calling people poor and broke, and saying some very horrible things about damn near every single person, all while also being delusional about her amount of fame and importance to this world and society.
Oh my god, look at that poor fucking running. Oh my god, runs like a fucking poor bitch.
And with all of that being said, it seems like she might now be getting her big break, her catch me outside moment if you will, because she has now appeared like a wild Pokemon on Dr. Phil, where all of the internet train wrecks seem to go to get memed into eternity. I swear if she somehow flips this and becomes the next bad baby, I will never forgive you guys.
How do you define famous?
Me. I knew I was born famous. A superstar.
What? Yeah, laugh at her, please. Everyone laugh. I don't know why she couldn't. Turn your head back around. Don't look at us. Don't look at the crowd.
Bruh.
Don't look at us, bro. Yeah, we are laughing at you because you sound dumb. You ain't never did nothing in your life. You're not funny. You're not cool. You're not interesting. You are lame. Like, come on. Like, you said you just talk about people all day. You're a hater. You know? Now, I'm one for hating. You know, I be hating too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably a certified hater as well, but at least I do it in my head. I don't come out publicly and say, oh, look at this little poor person. Actually, I don't even hate like that. That's not hating. That's just belittling. Ugh, you just nasty and dirty.
Jesus Christ, I'll never quite get over the sound of this chick's voice. She sounds like she's drunk and trying to sound out every single syllable. She goes on and on about how she was born famous and that she's known globally. And when Dr. Phil tries to call her out on having less than 10,000 subscribers, she insists it's a glitch in the YouTube system, and the number is actually supposed to be 7 billion with a B instead of 7,000.
Do you know what the world population is?
I don't keep up with, the poors really.
I do have to hand it to her. She is a pretty damn good troll, because there's no way on God's green earth that someone could be this dense. Her and her dad went on Dr. Phil and put on quite the show. They're still beefing to this day, and in his words, she's still dead to him. He talks about how before she moved out, she was living like a pig with trash, old food, and clothes thrown all over her room at all times, insisting on the fact that she would go days without bathing. She seems to hate him just as much, saying that he's full of shit and can't be trusted.
You say she's still dead to you.
All this changed since 3 weeks have passed.
Seems like I'm alive.
And the whole time, Dr. Phil seems to be going back and forth, but mainly siding with this girl Maya, and basically pointing out the idea that this guy is a bad father with anger issues.
I took care of this girl for the past 18 years.
Oh!
She ain't paid a bill.
No.
She ain't missed a meal.
No.
She sleeps comfortably every night
Yes.
with the roof over her head, talking about, oh, daddy, can I change the AC? She don't pay no bills. Why is she touching the thermometer? But yet, Dr. Phil still has the nerve to say, hey, you're a bad father with anger issues. Well, that may be so, but I guess you'd go crazy too if you had to deal with this nonsense as well. This girl is the spawn of some demon. Get her away from me. I hate her. What is she talking about? Do you see the clips? Dr. Phil, no, you saw the clips and said, oh, he's a bad dad. No, well, he might have spoiled her. That might be his fault. He didn't whoop her. Ooh. Was that whole rant for nothing? That I turned on the serious music for nothing? I don't want to smack myself. Wow. I guess Dr. Phil is right. He should have whooped her.
Both Playmate Tessie and her mom, which is obviously his ex-wife, accuse him of being abusive towards them both physically and emotionally. And even though he denies these claims, it doesn't make him look good when Dr. Phil decides to play the clip of him yelling at his daughter, aka the one that got him fired from his job.
Why ain't you listening to me? I told you several times, drop your attitude. It's not helping you. Has you getting pissy and getting on your mom helped you?
He's
In that
spitting
clip,
facts.
he's calling his ex-wife a lot of horrible names. He does seem like a man filled with anger, or at the very least, a man who's deeply disappointed in his daughters. And in general, seems like Dr. Phil blames this man for his daughter being such an out-of-control brat. He plays all of her racist clips back where she talks about Indians, Mexicans, blacks, Asians, and pretty much anyone to walk this planet.
You're famous for trolling?
Not necessarily. I like to be well-rounded. I'm famous for being beautiful, smart, having a really big brain. Like, I do trolling, I do cooking, I like to be well-rounded.
I think Dr. Phil, just like everyone else at home, was simply perplexed by her ignorance and can't quite tell if she's just trolling, playing a very stupid game where in the end there will be no winners, or if she legitimately has something wrong with her. I think she's just trying to have her Daniel Bergoli moments, but I don't think it worked. She just made herself look stupid, and honestly, so did the dad. And the idea of beefing with your parent publicly on the internet is some of the most modern day social media shit I've ever heard. Now I think her and her dad are both just clout chasers who want attention. But hey,
I was gonna say, her dad is a clout chaser too. It ain't no way his old self, pushing 50 years old, made a YouTube channel and be like, oh, what's going on, guys? It is the deadbeat dad here, and I gotta be talking about how much I hate my daughter, you know? Let's start a little beef for her and make it a series. Alright, so she's dirty, she doesn't take showers, she doesn't clean her room, and she's trifling, and she boo-boos on herself still. What? Like, come on, bro, like... That's just ignorant, bro. You're too old for that, you know? Like, your daughter's trifling. You mad you lost your job because you can't control your temper. I'm not gonna lie, in that clip, it didn't really sound too bad what he was saying. It sounded like, you know, the other daughter wasn't listening, and, you know, what else he gonna do? He can't whoop him. He got a stern lecture. I don't know, bro. I wasn't there.
Guess the apple didn't fall very far from the tree. And that's pretty much it. It's a whole lot of he said, she said, a whole lot of finger pointing, and quite frankly, I think it would be nice if we never had to see this mouth breather ever again.
Wow.
But either way, let me know what you guys think down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching, and I encourage you to go follow me on my social media.
Man, that's it, I guess. Are they stupid? Like, I don't understand the beef. Like, wait, that must not have been a whole clip. That couldn't have been a whole clip because I wish my job would fire me for seeing a live stream of me yelling at my daughter. That's my kid. I'm at home. I'm not at the job. Like, you know what I'm saying? What stays at my house? No, that was going to be a wild statement. I was going to say what stays outside of the work happens outside of the work. But if you kill somebody outside of work and then try to come in the next day talking about, oh yeah, can I get some extra hours? Nah, you know, you done lost your mind. But, you know, something like this, like he disciplined his kids. I don't know. That couldn't have been a whole clip. He must have been saying some wild stuff for them to be like, oh, Steven, can you come in my office real quick? we're gonna have to let you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to have been something bad. He must have said something crazy to his daughter that he probably shouldn't have said, so. I don't know, man. How y'all feel about this whole drama, this whole beef? I think, like he said, it's a whole bunch of clout chasing going on. It's a whole bunch of weirdness, like, oh, they think they're special going on. Like, sorry, ma'am, newsflash. You're a normal person just like me. Like, we down here together, you know? Stop acting like you only eat filet mignon when you eat McDonald's every night. Like,
What?
It's just one of those for me. Like, I feel like she think she's higher than she actually is. I have more subscribers than her. Barely. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not famous. I walk outside right now. I walk in the store and be free to do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm not famous, how are you? You're not. Exactly. Look at you.
Oh my God!
Look like a Walmart Kim Kardashian. Now I'm on y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? I really gets to baking her. So, like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoyed it too much to subscribe, we on the way to 10,000 subscribers. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, because it just makes sense to hit the like button if you like the video. No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense, like this dumb beef between the daddy and daughter and this dumb situation and this dumb goofies everywhere. I hate this. Yeah.